I brought a lot of beer and pretended as if I was drinking too, but not. The guy got drunk seriously. On our way home, I cut off his head with a knife and polished the charm as I was told to do by the Sangoma. I hired thugs. We buried the body. I started earning huge amounts of money a day. Yes, I was making money, but the ghost of the man I killed. Yellow viewers, welcome once again to another educative episode of African Confessions HD, right here on Extraordinary Africa. If you're still new in this show, we publish lifetime confessions. Usually, we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. Today, in our video, we have 3 confessions as usual. So make sure you stay tuned till the end. You will never miss. Viewers, without wasting much of your time, let's go straight into the confession. And the first confession for today is as follows. Hello, Extraordinary Africa. Can you please hide my identity? I want to confess. 14 years ago, I was a commercial sex worker. Poverty forced me into that dirty hustle. I grew up staying with my parents and my 2 siblings. Our parents were tailors. Life changed after they were injured in a car accident. They later passed on. We became orphans. We are staying in South Africa, but our parents came from Malawi before we were born. So after they passed on, we were left with no relative. If we do have South African citizenships, maybe local organizations were to assist, but we didn't have. It was now my duty to look after the kids my parents left me with. I became a commercial sex worker at a very young age. At only 12, I was not satisfied with my daily earnings. After noticing what my counterparts were doing, I thought maybe I was not that good looking. I bleached and used weight gain pills to be what I am even today. Friends from the neighborhood gave positive comments, but nothing changed at work. I earned as usual. There was this girl. She was from Malawi. When I saw her, it was like I am seeing a close relative. Just because of our same nationality, I felt so free to ask her how she's doing it to attract more men. She was making huge profits a day. Back in Malawi, they thought she was working a clean job, but nothing. She referred me to this other Sangoma in Soweto. I went to the Sangoma's place. Before starting the process, there was an oath that I should not turn back when the process is started. I accepted. He gave me a charm and told me to kill one of my clients, took his blood and polished the charm with it. The next day, I went to the nightclub. There is this guy I used to sleep with. He was from Zimbabwe. I told him I was to give him a free night. I brought a lot of beer and pretended as if I was drinking too, but not. The guy got drunk seriously. On our way home, I cut off his head with a knife and polished the charm as I was told to do by the Sangoma. I hired thugs. We buried the body. I started earning huge amounts of money a day. Yes, I was making money, but the ghost of the man I killed is rising against me. There is a weird change on my private parts. It's becoming, especially the main private part, it's becoming very loose, big and deep. Later, it started decaying. So far, I have gone to more than 15 traditional healers trying to seek for a solution, but it's not working. It's getting worse. The Sangoma who gave me the charm died some years ago. Most Sangomas I consulted are telling me to confess to the relatives of the person I killed. I don't have any hint of his relatives' whereabouts. It's better to die in prison than this life of mine. Can you please advise me? Please don't scold me. I know I offended the rest of the world. Yellow guys, I have a confession. I recently met a guy. He was honest that he is married, and I was honest with him that I am also married. He's very interesting, so I got carried away. Went out on a date where we spoke about life. He made it clear that he just wants to have fun. Liked the honesty. do things his wife doesn't want to do because of religion. Anyway, our date went smooth. We sat in his car and had a long conversation, which led into me giving him a blowjob, which blew his mind. The man gave me 1,000 rands just for that. He spoils me rotten, no strings attached, and no falling in love kind of relationship. I am happy with that. Yellow solution, uncle, can you please publish for me? I have tried so many platforms, but it wasn't helping. So I met my boyfriend last year, and our relationship has been strong until I told him I am saving myself for marriage. He was mad, but because I don't want to lose him, I compromised. I allowed him to enter my SIM 2 because I'm saving my SIM 1. He was not complaining before, but then he wanted more. I then gave him a permission to get a side chick who will certify him with SIM 1 as long as they get tested for STDs. Beforehand, they use protection. Fast forward, this year on June 1, I caught them making out. Then they asked me to join them. That girl and I would do lesbian stuff. Then you use your SIM 1. After that, my SIM 2. From then, the girl and I got along. Sometimes would be chill and watching movies. And when they make out, we'll be do lesbian stuff. But this time, without my boyfriend present, it then became a habit of doing things behind his back. Nowadays, I no longer like doing things with my boyfriend. I get so jealous when he call here because I want here for myself alone, which is impossible. I don't know what I should do going forward because the girl seems interested in my boyfriend while I'm interested in here. I am confused. Solution, uncle, can you please post that story? I'm looking for advices. Yes, my sister, I would like to thank you for sharing your story. I would like to thank everyone who shared their stories today. We always learn from other people's mistakes in life. To the first confession, my sister, you killed someone. You have been trying traditional healers. I think it's best to try to find a God-fearing church, repent, confess openly in front of the people. I think at church you will find a solution. Yes, we are Africans. In Africa, as Africans, if you kill someone, the spirit, there is a huge possibility that the spirit will rise against the murderer. So at church, I think you'll find a solution on the whereabouts of the person you killed. Then you need to talk with the family. You need to negotiate with them. It's obvious you need to compensate. My sister, we will be with you. I'm sorry. Your parents died when you were still young. You was forced into prostitution by the situation. You're sorry. To the second confession, the woman is saying, yeah, I met this guy. He was honest, openly told me that he's married, and I did the same. I'm very happy with that. You are all married. It's not good. It's not good. Even in the Bible, it's not allowed. You are a married person. You are a married person. My sister, I'm sorry. It's like I'm scolding you. But I think you need to desist from that habit. Even the man you are dating with, he is also married. What is that he's doing? Oh, Lord, save the world. Third confession, I don't have much to say. Deep down there, give us your opinion, your views. Viewers, that is Solution Uncle for you. That was your number one show, African Confessions HD, right here on Extraordinary Africa. Let's meet tomorrow, Tuesday. We'll be publishing another story. Don't forget, at the end of this week, we'll be publishing the story of Daniel Makwara. The story of Makwara, the guy, his grandfather sacrificed his legs to boost luck in horse gambling. It's a sad story. Don't forget, we will be going through the story at the end of this week. That was Extraordinary Africa for today. Thank you so much for always supporting the channel. Bye for now.